Hey there, my name's Katie Meucci and I teach fourth grade, and I'm in a hybrid remote learning situation, as I'm sure some of you are. And my students are struggling with emotion, motivation, attention. So I went to the navigator and I decided to put in these factors to see if I could come up with some strategies to help my students. And these were some of the strategies that I got out of the navigator. So student choice, movement breaks, building trusting relationships, family engagement, and mindfulness breaks. So movement breaks and mindfulness breaks I was already doing. So movement breaks, I use Go Noodle, get up and just, we're going to say a song together. We're going to do a chant, any way to break the academic chain of thought. So we stop, we do something different, we come back to it. That really helps student focus. Also, I started doing class cheers. So, or a call and response. So I will say, peanut butter, and my kids will go, jelly time. And that's in the middle of random teaching. When I see students starting to doze off, either in my class or on my computer, I say that. And it's amazing to me how they all jump to it and they respond. Other ways I have tried to get students engaged by building those trusting relationships, letting them know that it's okay to be silly, that it's okay to feel, I want you to feel safe and a sense of belonging. And we are Meucci's crew, and that's what I call my class. And we have a cheer we say every morning that we say, we are family, Meucci's crew. That's just the end of it. But also, my students never know what I'm going to throw at them. So I may show up and I may teach math class like this, or maybe I'll be this character today, or maybe I'll be this character today. I also have a random green wig. It's that idea that I'm trying to keep their attention by building those trusting relationships and engaging them. So I also have decided to use some student choice. Students have once a week, they have what's called a creativity block, and I give them an hour time to create something. I have one student who's crocheting. I have a student who likes to Google different science experiments and do those. I have students who draw. I have students who build with Legos and Connects. I have students who code. And then at the end of that hour, they create a flip grid and explain to me and the rest of the class what they did during their time and show their product. And students love that time built in that they can share. But then there's also the engagement piece where students on the other side of that who aren't seeing what they're building are able to see their videos and engage that way. Family engagement. Using social media and the Remind app. I also have a weekly outline organized for students and for parents, mostly for parents, so that they can see what their child is responsible for doing every day. And having parents in the know. I've told parents from the beginning, we are a partnership. This is a relationship. I really can't do my job without parents, especially for my remote kids. And then just touching base with parents, how are you? When I had conferences last week, that was one of my questions. How are you? And how can I support you? And how's learning going at home? Because family engagement is so vital right now. They see things that maybe we as classroom teachers don't see because students aren't in front of us all the time. So those are some ways that the navigator has helped, me. Oh, in my class, we're also doing some tea parties. I say, get your favorite mug, and you can put water in it if you want. And then one of our break times, we do cheers. So ways to keep students engaged, their motivation. How do I want, they keep coming back because they just don't know what's going to happen sometimes or how silly we're going to be. That goes a lot to building those trusting relationships. So anyway, this is how the navigator helped me to have some of these factors that were influencing my students and to come up with some research-based strategies that would help me help my students, which I know you are trying to do. So I urge you to use the navigator to improve your craft, improve your teaching, and better help your students. Good luck with everything you're doing. I know you are making a difference.